Girl, you chosen. Fuck it up when you bust wide open. It's the ocean. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. Yeah. Girl, you chosen. Fuck it up when you bust wide open.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Honey K, and make sure you subscribe because we lit over here. Period. Alright, so I'm bringing y'all another cooking video because I just period. Y'all liked that cooking video, so I'm bringing y'all another one. I'm gonna be making Rasta pasta. I'm gonna make Rasta pasta, y'all. It's my first time making this. Honestly, I've never even tried Rasta pasta before, so I have nothing to compare it to. So if I make it wrong and it's still good, I'm not gonna really care, whatever. And I'm going to be telling y'all, as y'all seen in the title, I'm going to be giving y'all a story time about when I fought my ex-best friend. Y'all, it was just a mess. I thought it would be a good little drama tea story time while we make this Rasta pasta, okay? So I got everything laid out here. Let me show y'all. I literally have everything laid out that you're gonna need. So I got my cutting board right here. I got my shrimp that I'm gonna be using. And this shrimp came with like the garlic butter, so that's cool. And then I got the green onions because I'm gonna put some green onions on the top when it's done because I like green onions. And honestly, I got the ones that I already cut up because I'm lazy, so yeah. And then I got butter, and I got the bell peppers, which I got the ones that are already sliced up because I'm lazy. But I gotta cut these up even more, so I still gotta cut it regardless. And then we got the Parmesan cheese we're gonna be using. This one is the shredded Parmesan cheese. I got my onion right here, olive oil, penne noodles, heavy whipping cream, Worcestershire sauce, however you say that, y'all know what it is. I got my Old Bay seasoning, black pepper, parsley on top for when it's done, paprika, red peppers to make it a little spicy, I guess. That's what okay, look, I'm using somebody else's recipe, so yeah. And I got some garlic. And y'all, the recipe that I saw, because this is my first time making it, so the recipe that I saw, she used jerk sauce, but literally I went to the store and I couldn't find jerk sauce, so I will not be using jerk sauce. I don't know if that's gonna be like a big difference in the flavor or what, but yeah, I probably should have just found the jerk sauce. But I went to the store, they didn't have it. I was not finna go to another store. I really hate going to multiple grocery stores, so yeah. I'm about to start off with cleaning my shrimps, and I'm about to start boiling the water for the noodles. I already put salt in the water, so I'm about to just start boiling the water. Yeah, so I'm about to clean my shrimp really quick, and then I'm gonna just come right back. Okay, you guys, so I finished cleaning my shrimp. Okay, so my shrimp is all clean now, and I am about to add my noodles to the water. All of them. Should I have used all of them? And now I'm about to season my shrimp. Go in with the black pepper first. Honestly, with shrimp, I don't be trying to go stupid crazy with the seasoning because shrimp already be salty. Like, you can't put a lot of seasoning on shrimp or it's gonna be super freaking salty. So yeah, you gotta be kind of light-handed when it comes to the you know, I'm gonna be very light-handed with these peppers too because these peppers are hot. Like, I don't like spicy food like that, and I know Rasta pasta, like, people be liking it spicy, but I don't really like spicy food, so I'm only gonna put a little bit. I like a little bit of spice, but not like I don't like to be eating my food and be like, I hate that. I don't like that feeling. I don't know why people like their mouth to be burning. And honestly, when I cook, y'all, I don't really be measuring stuff. I really don't. I'm gonna put a little bit more. I'm definitely the girl that eyeballs everything. That's probably why I don't have like cookbooks and stuff like that, because I don't be measuring stuff at all. Maybe I should put a little bit of adobo, just a little bit. I'm gonna go back in with the Old Bay, just a little. I'm gonna put a little adobo. Y'all probably like, when is she gonna start telling the story? I'm gonna start telling the story right now, y'all. Yeah, I put very little bit adobo. Okay. Now that my shrimp is all seasoned, mix it up real good. I'm gonna let that sit and marinate over here. So now I'm about to start cutting up my onions, and I'm gonna start cutting up my bell peppers. So I'm gonna start the story out telling y'all like names first. Okay, so my ex-best friend, I'm gonna say her name is Lola. I'm gonna just call her Lola because we're not finna use no real names, of course. Me and Lola been friends for, I wanna say, at the point in time that we were like into, well, she was into it with me because I don't beef with no, period. But the time that she had created her own beef in her head, I wanna say we have been friends for around 4 years. Like, it was a minute we have been friends for. But mind you, we fell off before. Like, we would be on and off throughout those 4 years. But in total, including the on and off, it was like 4 years. We lived really close to each other. Like, literally, like, I lived in the apartment building, and then like the apartment building right next door, she lived in there with her sister. And I used to like always go out over there and hang out with them, blah blah blah. So I had a boyfriend at the time, my ex-boyfriend that I was living with, and I was really close to his family and stuff like that. And so like his girl cousin, she used to come to my house, and like we would chill and stuff like that. We wasn't like besties, like we was cool because I'm dating your cousin, like that's it. Basically the cousin, my boyfriend's cousin at the time, was calling my phone, and like she would call me a lot when she would like need something. She was calling me. I knew that she was calling me to like come over and hang out with me, but like I didn't want to hang out with her. Like I wasn't in the mood to hang out with her, so I didn't answer the phone when she called me because I just didn't want to hang out, and I didn't feel like explaining why I didn't want to hang out, so I just didn't answer the phone. I don't have to answer the phone if I don't want to. My boyfriend's cousin, I'm gonna name her Tiara. So we got Lola and we got Tiara. So I end up calling my best friend Lola, and I'm like, what you doing, girl? She like, nothing, I'm just at the house chilling. I'm like, oh, okay. So, you know, this being my best friend, I tell her everything. Me not knowing I'm on speakerphone or nothing. Like, if I call my best friend, I'm talking to you, like, I don't know, I just feel like you should tell me, like, oh, you on speaker, girl, just so you know. Like, if you in front of people, tell me that I'm on speakerphone. Like, don't just not tell me that. And y'all, mind you, while I'm saying this, one of Tiara's homegirls is hanging out with my best friend Lola. So Tiara's homegirl basically is hearing me say like, oh, I don't want Tiara to come over because I'm like, I don't want to be bothered with nobody right now. And my best friend Lola ain't telling me nothing. She like, oh, that's crazy. But at the same time, it's like, if I don't want somebody to come over my house, I don't want somebody to come over my house. It's my house. Like, it's my choice, my decision who can come over, when I want to be bothered with people, when I don't. I'm just talking to her, chatting it up. I get off the phone with her. Tiara's friend ends up calling Tiara, telling her like, oh, she was talking mess, like saying she didn't want you at her house, saying that, like putting tins on it though. So then at this point, Tiara feel like I'm basically trying to say like, I don't want her at my house and I don't like her like that, or whatever, like whatever they had got in her ear and told her. So Tiara feels some type of way. Tiara called me like, just so you know, my homegirl was at Lola's house and she heard you talking mess, saying you didn't want me to come over there. Like, girl, I don't gotta come to your house. I don't gotta be at your house. I'm like, oh my God, okay, whatever. Like, I don't really care. So I told my boyfriend like, you know, your cousin probably gonna be mad or feel some type of way, but I just didn't want her to come over. He like, I don't care. I'm like, okay, if you don't care, I don't care. I'm gonna just leave it alone. So I left it alone. That was that. The next day, my best friend Lola texted my phone, her and her sisters texted my phone talking about Tiara told me, mind you, Tiara is already mad at me because I said I didn't want her to come over. So now she just mad and trying to be messy, just mad and messy. So Tiara basically go and tell my best friend I was talking about her nieces and nephews. And now I be talking about how they dirty and just talking about all of them. Her and her sister texted my phone, talk about some, Tiara told us that you be talking mess about my sister, and you be talking mess about her kids and saying that they dirty and that we don't be taking care of the kids. And they was basically mad, saying like, you talking about my nieces and nephews, like you need to run my fade because you talking mess, like you been talking mess. I'm like, So you're gonna believe, you're my best friend, and you're gonna believe a girl that's mad because I didn't want her to come over. So basically, you're gonna believe some he said, she said over me, who's your best friend. How that work? How that sound? I'm like, girl, I never talked about your nieces and nephews. Honestly, what do that even sound like? Why would I be talking about your nieces and nephews? Them is kids. I be at y'all house. I be chilling with y'all at y'all house. If somebody's house is dirty, and I would not be going over y'all house. Like, why would I be going to somebody's dirty house? That don't make sense. So, and I used to go over her house a lot too, y'all. It just wasn't making sense. And I'm like, you about to believe what she's saying? Like, honestly, I was not entertaining it because I was like, this is just very dumb and I'm not about to entertain it. She started talking about me on Facebook and like just started rumors about me, y'all. Just crazy stuff. Like, just saying anything because she's mad. But mind you, I feel like she was doing all this because she had them girls in her ear too. Y'all, so I got everything cut up now. Everything is cut up. I'm about to add it to the pan. The garlic butter is already in the pan. Let me turn this down. My noodles look like they almost done for real. Yeah, my noodles are done. I'm about to take them off the fire. And I'm about to put my vegetables in here. My onions and my bell peppers are all, these are all gonna go in and they're gonna cook with the garlic butter. So I'm just gonna let that cook for now and then I'm gonna rinse my noodles. So right now my vegetables are just cooking. After my vegetables are cooking, I'm gonna start my shrimp in the same pan. I've said this before, like I am not the girl that condones in violence. Like I think that we are all too pretty to be fighting, but if you gotta fight, you gotta fight, period. You gotta do what you gotta do. She like, oh, meet me, let's meet up, let's fight, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, is this girl serious? But then she started getting disrespectful. Like at first I wasn't about to give her the time of day, but then she started getting disrespectful. Y'all, I'm about to eat a tangerine. She started getting really disrespectful, started saying stuff out of line, started bringing up stuff about my relationship with my dude at the time, talking about how I'm stupid, how I let a nigga put his hands on me, but I won't fight her, and just like basically like trying to get to me, trying to make me mad, which she did. She won. She used something against me that really made me mad. I was like coming back at her with stuff, like really saying stuff, like we was really just saying stuff to each other that was messed up. You doing all this because of some he said, she said. If you was really my friend, you would believe me. You know, you would know that I wasn't talking about your nieces and nephews. Like, come on now. What? Like, that's the dumbest thing. I told her like, all right, bet we could meet up, whatever, we gonna get this done and over with because you're weird. Like, just know after this, we can never be friends again. Like, and that's just it. Like, if I fight somebody, I will never be your friend again. I don't know how girls be friends with girls after they fight. Like, it just don't make sense. You put your hands on me, we're never gonna ever be cool again, ever. It's not beef, but we just not gonna be cool no more. That's just it. If it comes to the point where a friendship, we cannot talk about something, a situation, I don't need you around me. I don't need friends like that. I don't need friends that I'm gonna be fighting. No, definitely not. So I'm like, all right, man, we can meet up, we can fight, blah, blah. I ended up pulling up with some females that I wasn't even super close with because I didn't have a lot of close friends. When stuff started really going down, didn't nobody have my back for real. I get out the car. She with her two sisters. One of her sisters is pregnant at the time and recording, talking about, look at the besties finna fight, y'all. It's the type of time that they was on, y'all. Like, really just weird and messy. Tiara wasn't there, but Tiara's friend that heard what I was saying over the phone was there. She came with them. Her two sisters came with her. I was with two of my homegirls. Let me say that. We started fighting. It was just like hanging in with each other, blah, blah. They had broken up real quick. They was like, start over. We start over and she ends up falling and I'm on top of her. As soon as I'm on top of her and I start hitting her, Tiara's homegirl that she came with literally kicked me off of her. And when she kicked me off of her, we both on the floor. I ended up getting up on my feet and she got up on her feet too. But we still fighting while we getting up. We both got our heads down. We just swinging at this point. And her sister talking about some uppercut her. I hear that, so I start uppercutting her because what the fuck? She started pulling my hair, but mind you, I have a weave in. So she pulling my hair. She got braids in. I started pulling her hair, but I'm pulling her hair hard as fuck. Her braids started ripping. And she just started yelling like, my hair. She stopped swinging and everything. She's holding her braids at the same time while she's trying to swing with one hand. She got lemonade braids. Y'all know like lemonade braids be on the scalp. They ended up breaking it up after that. The fight was over, and the girl's sister, who was the mama kids, basically was mad, talking about you need to dog her out. She clearly was mad because her sister didn't dog me out how she probably wanted her to. So basically, I'm walking to the car and I'm done. She like, nah, get out the car. What's up? Girl, I'm already halfway in the car. Open the car door, get out the car. My best friend Lola was like right behind her. I'm like, y'all not about to jump me? Like, what? And then the two girls I'm with, they just standing there not doing nothing. I reached for my keys. I had pepper spray on my keys. I reached for my keys and I pepper sprayed her. She was like, oh wow, she pepper sprayed me. She pepper sprayed me. Yeah, I'm gonna pepper spray you because it's a lot of y'all and it's clearly me by myself. So yeah, I'm not gonna fight y'all. I'm gonna pepper spray you. You got me messed up. I ended up leaving and I get a text message on my phone from my best friend's sister that I pepper sprayed. She texts my phone talking about it's all love at the end of the day. I hope it's no love lost. Like, y'all ran y'all fade. Y'all, you know, everything cool now. I don't work like that. Everything is not cool now. It's not. It's all love lost. For the icing on the cake, this part is the part that really got it. I get another text message from a number that I don't know. And it says, I need you to run me 150. Because when I was breaking up, you and Lola fighting, I dropped my phone and it broke. That don't got nothing to do with me. You dropped your phone and it broke. Okay, tell Lola about it. That's your homegirl, right? That's who you came to the fight with, right? Tell Lola to give you some money for the phone since you was breaking up the fight when in reality, you didn't break up no fight. You kicked me off of her. Why would I give you any money for kicking me off of her for your phone? Girl, you sound dumb and please move along. I left a message there like, I'm not gonna text her back. Then she gonna send another message like, Lola agreed to give me half, so I need you to give me the other half so I can go get a new phone because it's y'all fault that my phone broke. No, it's your fault that your phone broke. It's not my fault, it's your fault. Like, are you dumb? Like, I'm not about to send you no money for no phone. So yeah, ever since then I have not talked to her. I've not been cool with her. No. I mean, she did send me a message one time telling me like she sees how far I've came in life and stuff like that and she's happy for me. I said thank you, but that's it, because there's nothing else to be said. I'm glad that I have my real best friend, Shay, that I've been best friends with for 10 years. Honestly, when me and Lola was best friends, Shay was still like my best friend. But at the time that this had happened, Shay lived in LA and I didn't. So me and her didn't hang out as much. So like I had, you know, another girl that I would consider her to be like one of my best friends. Like, you could have multiple best friends. At the end of the day, you realize who your real friends are. Time will tell. So that's just that. And that's my story time about the time that I fought my high school best friend. I'm about to finish making this pasta and I'm gonna show y'all as I finish making the pasta. But yeah, isn't it crazy how girls are just messy and miserable? Hey y'all, so I put olive oil in the pan and now I'm about to cook my shrimp in the pan. And I'm about to add a little bit of garlic in the pan. So I'm just about to let this shrimp cook, and then once the shrimp is done cooking, then we're gonna make our sauce in the pan that we made our veggies in. So I'm about to start my sauce now. But for the sauce, she said I gotta use 2 cups of heavy cream. So I'm about to use the measuring because I don't like to measure, but I'm gonna do it. And then it said to add a little more seasoning to it too. And butter. So right now, my vegetables are in the pan right now. And I'm about to add 2 cups. I'm about to add 2 cups of this heavy cream. But she said 2 cups. You know what though? I'm not gonna do the whole 2 cups. Just because I feel like she was cooking a bigger amount than what I'm cooking. Or maybe I should. No, I'm gonna do like right underneath. So I do like 1.5 cups. So there's my sauce. Okay, I lied. I'm gonna add a little bit more. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna just add some Old Bay. And then she had just like stirred it up, stirred it up, stirred it up. After that, she added her Parmesan cheese to the sauce. Added this Parmesan cheese in here. I'm gonna use the whole thing. Mixing it up. Y'all, I've never made like homemade sauce before. I hope this come out good. So right now it's just the cheese in here, the heavy cream, and the vegetables. Oh, I'm about to warm the oven up. I'm about to make me some garlic bread with this. Period. I'm not trying to dirty up no dishes, so I'm about to just put my garlic bread on a piece of foil and put it in the oven. Once it's heated, I'm about to add my shrimp in here and my noodles. Okay. It's looking like something a little bit. Alright, y'all, this is how it's looking right now. It's looking very bland. I'm about to put some seasoning on here right now because it's not giving what needs to be gave. And I'm gonna add some more cheese too. So I'm about to add paprika for some color. I'm about to add some more. Alright, I'm stir it up. Stir it up, stir it up, stir it up. I'm about to add some more cheese to the top of it. Just adding more cheese all around it. Like literally the rest of it. It's looking better. Okay, now I'm adding the green onions. My oven is ready. By the way, you guys, I did rinse these green onions because, yeah, you need to rinse your green onions. I'm not gonna put a lot. That's enough. Yeah, that's enough. Okay. Let me put my garlic bread in the oven. I'm literally just gonna put it on the foil. That's, yeah. Okay, guys, now I'm gonna add a little bit of parsley on top to make it look cute for the girls. You know, parsley makes everything cute. Cute. Okay, you guys, so this is how it's looking. It looks really good. Okay, I think it looks good. If you don't think it looks good, you're a hater. Okay. Once my garlic bread is done, we're gonna do a taste test. So I'm about to make my plate right now. It looks really good. Don't tell me, period. This is my garlic bread over here. I'm about to make my plate. Oh my gosh, I really hope this is good. It looks really good. I hope it's as good as it looks. Because if not, I'm gonna be hurt. Y'all make this at home and tell me if y'all like this or not, okay? And if I did it wrong, don't say nothing to me. I'm about to sit down and try it because I don't like to. I'm tired of standing up. I've been standing up cooking the food. I want to sit down now. Okay, got me a water. Amen. Okay, let's try it. I'm about to give me a piece of shrimp with it. It's good. No, this is good. If I would have had the jerk seasoning, it would have hit even more. But this is good. Oh my god, honestly, I don't think I'm ever going to buy a sauce from the store again. Like, this sauce is good. Like, I think I'm gonna just make my own homemade sauce from now on, because this tastes way better than the store-bought Alfredo sauce. Like, I think I'll just do the heavy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just do this from now on. Yeah, it's busting. I gotta find jerk sauce next time. Oh, y'all, I'm about to mess this up. Y'all, put me onto some shows, please. If anybody got a good show that they watching right now, please put me on. I watched this show on Hulu, y'all. If y'all need any shows, I watched this show on Hulu called Candy. It's only like 1 season, but it's really good. It's about like murder and infidelity. So if y'all like stuff like that, go watch Candy on Hulu. It's good. I'm not gonna lie, the ending had me kind of mad though. I was like, ain't no way. But y'all gotta watch it. I don't want to spoil it. On Netflix, it's this show. I think it's called Is He Your Father, or Whose Father, or something like that. It's about the doctor. That show is disturbing. Like, about the doctor who was doing the examinations and stuff with his own sperm. It's crazy. Some crazy people in this world, y'all. Crazy. But yeah, put me onto some shows, please. I'm about to see if I can find a movie or something. So I'm gonna end the video here, you guys. Make sure you don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I hope y'all enjoyed this story time / cook with me video. I'm gonna end it here. Love you guys. Bye.
Girl, you chosen. Fuck it up when you bust wide open. It's the ocean. I'm just imposing.